Hello, my name's Elma,
Hi, my name's Hannah.
and we'll be talking about investment ratio.
Before we discuss the topic, we're going to talk about why people invest. So, there are a number of reasons why an individual would like to invest. Simply to make money, similar to owning your own business without the startup costs, take risks, and extra earnings aside from your regular job.
Investment ratios. Investors would want to know what investment ratio is simply because they can assess the return on their investment. There are 6 investment ratios, which are dividend yield, dividend cover, earnings per share, pricing to earnings ratio, capital gain ratio, and financial press. We will be specifically talking about dividend yield and pricing to earnings ratio. Our main case study for investment ratio is Merlin Entertainment. They are the largest European entertainment company operating in Europe. They have 117 attractions in 24 countries across 4 continents, and their aim is to deliver a unique, memorable, and rewarding experiences to millions of their visitors across the growing estate. Merlin Entertainment's revenue is 946 million in 2011 and jumped to 1.2 million in 2015, and their average revenue growth is 4.8%.
Share pricing. Share pricing is defined as the individual share in a company. Sorry, the price of an individual share in a company. Companies are affected by their share price. If a company's share price falls, the shareholder loses interest in the company. So this may be difficult for a company like Merlin Entertainment to raise finance, which could lead to a takeover bid. If demand is high, the price rises in terms of supply and demand. Here we have Merlin's share price over 3 years. Merlin Entertainment share price has gradually increased over the 3-year period. Share price has increased by 6.37% from 2014 to 2015 and has again increased by 12.7% from 2015 to 2016. The average share price percentage increased by 9.55%. The data collected shows that the market has confidence in the company's future prospects. It sees potential growth and the company making a strong profit in the future. For shareholders, the yearly increase means their share portfolio has also increased in value.
Dividends. Shares are a part ownership of a company which an individual can purchase. This can range from 1 individual share to 1,000. For a company to keep hold of its shareholders, they provide dividends for each share purchased. A company isn't legally obliged to give dividends, but it's beneficial in the long run. Dividends is the company's distributed profits which are paid to shareholders. Dividend yield. It applies to ordinary shareholders and it measures the rate of return that an investor gets by comparing the cost of shares with the dividend receivables. And the formula for dividend yield is dividend per share divided by market price per share times 100. To find the dividend per share, you can find an annual report of a company and you can find the market price per share by the stock exchange graph. This is Merlin's dividend yield, and in 2014 to 2015 there was a variance of 0.13%. Shareholders can get an increase of return of 0.3 pence, and market price per share sees as an increase of 55.7 pence.
Price to earnings ratio. This ratio allows comparisons to be made between earnings per share and market price. It is better to have a high price to earnings ratio rather than a low one because in the near future the company will be able to pay out higher dividends. Favourable results will continue to generate income. So for Merlin Entertainment, building new attractions will attract investors, which could again generate income, which is profit for them. And here's the data collected for Merlin's price to earnings ratio. As you can see, in 2015, it is steadily increased. So this shows that it's better for the company because the value of the market has gone up, and that the company is able to sell shares and make a profit, and that shareholders can get higher dividends as everything has increased in 2015. Summary.
Investment ratios are used to see if a company is worth investing, as companies want investments, which is good for shareholders and investors. Merlin Entertainment as a whole has seen an increase in share price, dividend yield, and price to earnings ratio. This is a direct reflection from the confidence within the stock market. Overall, from the data shown, Merlin is a growing, sustainable company.
Thank you for listening.